Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, glory, worship, and love for Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, Rekah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And it says, and he causeth all. The he are these rich Edomite banking families that rule the world in wickedness. You can go to Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, such as the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and others, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. All right, and you could see where he's going with these mandates. That that's the direction they're going, to forcing people to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and that mark is the MOTB. And that no man might buy or sell. All right, as you could see on January 4th, Creepy Joe wants every company with over 100 employees to have the JAB. Okay, so and the JAB is not the mark, but the MOB, the MOTB is the RFID microchip. All right, we got to talk in code because these devils are taking videos down just to show. All right, so we got to be more watchful on how we're talking, as you can see right here. All right, I did a video about this yesterday and they took it down. So I'm talking more in code. All right, because we have to preach this word until the famine in the word, and even then we're still gonna do the Lord's work. All right, until the Lord tells us to stop. So, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, which is the RFID microchip, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. All right, you could look at in Germany and other countries like France, they have that green pass. You can't go to restaurants, even in California and New York. You can't go to restaurants without the pass. So they're laying the foundation to bring out the MOTB, and that no man might buy or sell. All right, January 4th, Creepy Joe wants everybody to get the JAB. When you go to work, you're selling your time and your labor. Save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. It's 666. It's Esau Edom, the so-called white man, but he's really red. The devil that the Bible speaks of, it's his number. They wanted us to stand 6 feet apart. Bill Gates has a Microsoft, which has a patent 060606. The Trace Act is Track and Trace Everybody Act is HR Bill 6666. All right, those are just a couple of examples. But what we're going to go into is the word mark. So this is the word mark.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
All right, it says a stamp and imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. All right, and this is this devil trying to mix you up. All right, it says of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand. You see on. Look what the scripture said: to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Let's go to some pictures. It's not on his hand, it's in his hand. All right. The mark branded upon horses, things carved. All right. The mark branded upon horses. Um, they do that to show their ownership. They'll have like their initials branded on horses. If you receive this, you belong to Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil. All right, and the Lord will not accept you. Things carved, sculpture, graven work of idolatrous images. We're gonna go to the root word.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
All right, and it says a pale or stake, a pale side, and this is the needle right here. That needle is the charax.
Strong's G 1125. Grapho. Grapho.
All right, it says to write with reference to the form of letters, to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment, paper, or other material. Right here in B, it says to commit to writing things not to be forgotten. Write down, record. All right. This is the MOTB. All right. On that thing, they could have your JAB records. They could have your money. No man will buy or sell without this. All right. And other things such as your driver's license, insurance, registration. All right. So this is Revelation chapter 9 and verse 15. And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them. All right. And that's where the apostles and the elders got 200 million missiles. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth, and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths, and that mouth is at nuclear warheads, and out of their mouths, all right, it's not just one, there's multiple nuclear warheads in these missiles. And out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. By these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth. All right, and that nuclear warhead, and in their tails, the missile that propels them. For their tails were like unto serpents. All right, when you see these missiles launch, it leaves a stream of smoke behind it, and the wind blows the smoke, and it turns like a serpent. And had heads, and with them they do hurt. All right, so those are the missiles, and this is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 8. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, is fallen, that great city which is America, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, they go throughout the earth spreading their democracy, homosexuality, lesbianism, Caesar Borgia, uh, murder, abortions, and all kinds of abominations throughout the earth. Their democracy, which means demons rule. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, which is EU and NATO, and his image, the New World Order system, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the RFID microchip, whether it's the nano microchips or the regular size, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, no mercy, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. All right. Um, this is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, the 10 horns is EU, the beast is EU and NATO. These shall hate the whore is America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For Yahweh had put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, America, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right. And you could see that by America could put sanctions on China. America can put sanctions on Russia or any other country. But no country can put sanctions on America. All right. So one more. This is Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. All right. It's going to get real hot. 200 million just here in Babylon the Great. ICBM thermonuclear missiles exploding. And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. All right. The wicked, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the devil. The 2/3, they want to be wicked. They're going to burn. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said Yahweh of hosts.